It's Friday, June 19th, and this is the Bay Blend from WUSF. I'm Sky LeBron. It's Juneteenth, commemorating the anniversary of the emancipation of enslaved African Americans in the U.S. in 1865. We're going to tell you where you can go to celebrate it in the Tampa Bay region and this weekend, along with other events going on. It's all on today's weekend event roundup, but first, the news. The Hillsborough County Commission is trying to stop teen takeovers that have turned violent by giving $45,000 to the Safe Summer Series run by the nonprofit Safe and Sound Hillsborough. These events are supervised alternatives to teen takeovers. Freddie Barton with the nonprofit spoke to commissioners Thursday.
It's impossible to think that our kids are always going to make the right decisions. We also know that our kids like several things. They like being together, they like sports, they like arts, and most importantly, they like likes, shares, and views.
At the first event on Saturday, about 300 teens played flag football and made crafts at the NFL Youth Education Center in East Tampa. If you're a Polk County cat owner, make sure you're keeping an extra eye on your fur baby. The state's Department of Health issued a rabies alert in Polk after an unvaccinated feral cat in the North Lakeland area tested positive for rabies last week. Animal Control received reports of a stray cat attacking and biting several people, including 3 kids and a dog. They found the cat dead, but the rabies alert is still in effect for 60 days. And if you're a state worker, this is pretty cool. You're getting an extended 4th of July break. Governor Ron DeSantis announced that offices will be closed starting Thursday, July 2nd, and reopen Tuesday, July 7th this year to honor the nation's 250th anniversary. State offices were already scheduled to be closed, but just for Friday, July 3rd. It's Friday, June 19th, Juneteenth, here in the Tampa Bay region and across the country. And today we're going to tell you about some of the things that you can do to celebrate Juneteenth, as well as some other events going on in the Tampa Bay area. I'm here with Malika Hollis of Arts Access Florida. Malika, how's it going?
I'm doing great. Today we're celebrating the emancipation of slavery, and as a Black woman, that's very important to me. So it's really exciting that we're all celebrating it together. First off, we have 2 museums that are giving you free admission: the James Museum of Western and Wildlife Art in St. Pete and the Tampa Museum of Art, which is also having a full Juneteenth cultural celebration. It's 11 to 4, and there's going to be a lot going on. Free activities, there's going to be snow cones, music and live performances, and of course, lots of arts activities.
And really cool to see these local museums taking part in the holiday and celebrating the holiday, making people aware of it, because frankly, it was overlooked for a very long time. So it's just really cool to see them striving to make more people knowledgeable about Juneteenth.
Yeah, it's great to see some progress. And next, Rock the Block Inc. is back again with the Tampa Bay Juneteenth Festival. Today, they're having Top Golf Family Fun Day from 11:30 to 2:30 p.m. And tomorrow is the 6th annual festival at Raymond James Stadium.
And if you go to this, make sure you are applying sunscreen, drinking water, staying hydrated, because, man, it's going to be hot out there.
Yeah, keep your electrolytes up, guys. And next, we have some more other local events, not necessarily Juneteenth related. Rent is playing at the Carrollwood Players from now until June 27th. 600 minutes. How do you measure? Measure a year, Sky. Anyway, this takes place in NYC. It's about falling in love, living in the now, and what constitutes time well spent.
That was good. I like how you hung on that word. That was solid.
Yeah.
That made it suspenseful.
Yeah. You can get your tickets at carrollwoodplayers.org. And next we have yoga at the Dali with Lucky Cat Yoga. Sadly, there will be no cats. Just wanted to make that clear. It's every 3rd Sunday of the month, and it's going to be a restorative flow from 9 to 10 a.m.
Sounds nice, refreshing, relaxing, especially early in the morning. Unless you never do yoga, then it's going to be pretty intense for you. You're going to feel like one of those real melty clocks in that one Dali portrait that he made.
Just hoping you can hang on.
Yeah, true. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. And next we have the Tampa Bay Tap Festival at the Barrymore Hotel, which is downtown by the University of Tampa. There are 26 different tap classes for every level of dancer now through the 22nd. I love tap. Have you ever done a tap class before?
No, definitely not. Never done anything like. Actually, I did do Tap Tap Revolution, which was like a phone game back when I was in middle school. I was pretty nasty with it. You know, I had the whole lunch table looking at me.
That's exactly the same. It's very much like a shuffle or a flap or a Cincinnati, but whatever you say, I believe you. And also there are a couple new events. They're going to have basically a showcase. You could do solos, duets, or trios. And they also have a rap party where they're going to be giving away scholarships. And lastly, but not leastly, Funny. We have the USA playing today, and we have a few watch parties to tell you about. There's one at McDidden Irish Pub in South Howard, for Greenfields Riverwalk, also in Tampa, and Janice Live in St. Pete. There's varying times when they start, so make sure you just check out their websites or their social media to know when to show up.
Did you listen to the official song of the World Cup yet?
No.
Once again, it's Shakira. She's getting another crack at the World Cup theme.
Ooh, Shakira, Shakira.
Yeah, let's give it a listen. Her song's called Die Die.
Die, die, equal, darling, darling, let's go.
I like this. This one sounds solid. I still don't know if it matches the overall energy from the 2010 song that she made for the World Cup, Waka Waka.
Oh, yeah. Waka, waka, eh, eh. It's time for Africa.
Yeah, something along those lines. Yeah, that one just hits to this day. That is an incredible
Scratches
song.
an itch you didn't know you needed, you know?
Oh, yeah, dude. Mm-hmm. Malika, have a weekend. Be blessed.
Oh, thank you. Have a great weekend to you, too.
Let's just face it, bread can be scary. If you're trying to avoid carbs or if you have a gluten intolerance, Seitenbacher has a ton of gluten-free options like muesli and protein bars. Check out their gluten-free lineup at Seitenbacher.com. That whole thing I said about hydrating before being in the sun for super long, there's a reason for it. Florida's summers are incredibly long and incredibly hot. But here's a fun fact. Our record high temperature is actually lower than nearly every other state's. The hottest ever officially recorded temperature in Florida was 109 degrees. That took place in the town of Monticello, just east of Tallahassee in 1931. That puts Florida's record on track with actually a lot of New England states. Georgia's hottest temperature ever recorded is 112 degrees, along with Alabama. South Carolina hit 113 degrees. The hottest temperature ever recorded was California in 1913. It was 134 degrees, which is the world record as well. This was in Death Valley, which is a very fitting name. One last piece of Florida history before you go. Today is Emancipation Day federally, but Florida's particular Emancipation Day is May 20th. That's when a Union General, Edward McCook, cooked up the official announcement in Tallahassee that the Emancipation Proclamation was in effect and slavery was over. That was 11 days after the end of the Civil War. Just a fun and important fact to keep in your back pocket as you're thinking about the Juneteenth holiday. That's the Bay Blend from WUSF. I'm Sky LeBron. Have a great holiday, and to all the dads and father figures out there, happy Father's Day from the Bay Blend. To my dad, happy Father's Day, Pops. I'll catch you this weekend, and I'll catch you Monday for another episode of the Bay Blend. Until then, deuces.